You finally get the water turned off, you cut the pipe, and now you are standing there staring at a SharkBite fitting, wondering if you are about to do this right or create a flood. Sound familiar? In this video, I am going to show you 8 SharkBite hacks that professional plumbers use every single day. And these are tricks that most DIYers never learn. After over 25 years of working with these fittings, I can tell you they work incredibly well when you know the insider moves. Stick around because hack number 7 is a remodel game changer, and the bonus tip at the end is something even seasoned pros forget. The first hack on the list is the depth mark trick using the deburr tool itself. Now, most people grab a Sharpie and a tape measure to mark their insertion depth on the pipe before pushing it into a SharkBite fitting. That works fine, but it is slow, and on a busy job, you want every shortcut you can get. Here is what the pros do instead. SharkBite sells a deburr and depth gauge tool, and most plumbers keep one in their pocket at all times. It is a small plastic tool that costs about $3. One end deburrs the inside of the pipe after you cut it, which you should always do. The other end has built-in depth gauges for 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, and 1 inch pipe. You just slide the correct end over the pipe, and it automatically marks exactly how deep the pipe needs to go into the fitting. No measuring, no guessing. The key here is that deburring and marking happen in one motion. You clean the inside edge of the pipe and get your insertion depth marked at the same time. If you skip the deburring step, you risk cutting into the O-ring inside the fitting, which leads to a slow drip that might not show up for weeks. Every professional plumber deburrs every single cut, every single time. Get that tool, keep it on you, and use both ends. The second hack that saves time and headaches is dry fitting first to test your layout before committing. This one sounds obvious, but you would be amazed how many people skip it. Before you turn the water back on, push all your SharkBite fittings together dry, meaning no water pressure, and look at the entire assembly. Check your angles. Make sure nothing is pulling or binding. Verify that the pipe run lines up with where it needs to terminate. SharkBite fittings are not cheap, and once water flows through them and you realize something is off, you now have to disconnect, recut, and sometimes buy new fittings because the O-ring got scored. Professionals will mock up an entire manifold or repair section dry. Walk away, come back and look at it with fresh eyes, and only then pressurize the system. One more thing. When you dry fit, push each pipe in and then give it a firm tug back. If it slides out, it was not fully seated. That tug test takes 1 second and can save you from a catastrophic leak inside a wall. The third SharkBite hack the pros rely on is the disconnect clip trick for tight spaces. If you have ever tried to remove a SharkBite fitting in a cramped joist bay or inside a wall cavity, you know the struggle. Your fingers cannot reach the release collet, and even if they can, you cannot get enough grip to push it in while pulling the pipe out at the same time. That is where the SharkBite disconnect clip or disconnect tongs come in. The disconnect clip is a small horseshoe-shaped piece of plastic that slides over the pipe and snaps around the collet. Once it is in place, it holds the collet in the released position, and you just pull the pipe straight out with your other hand. No fighting, no swearing, no scraped knuckles. The disconnect tongs work the same way, but give you about 6 inches of extra reach, which is a lifesaver when you are working above your head or deep inside a wall. Pros keep both of these in their SharkBite kit at all times. They cost almost nothing, and they turn a 2-minute wrestling match into a 5-second job. If you are doing any SharkBite work in finished walls or tight mechanical rooms, do not even start without these. Now, if this kind of practical plumbing knowledge is something you want more of, I have written a guide called 50 Easy Plumbing Fixes that will save you $10,000. It is packed with repairs you can do yourself this weekend without calling a plumber. Scan the QR code right now or check the first link below. All right, let us continue. The fourth hack on this list is using silicone lubricant on the O-ring for stubborn connections. Sometimes you push a pipe into a SharkBite fitting and it just does not want to go. You are pushing hard, twisting, and nothing is moving. This happens most often with CPVC pipe and with hard-drawn copper, both of which have slightly more friction against the rubber O-ring inside the fitting. The professional fix is simple. Apply a thin coat of silicone-based lubricant to the outside of the pipe, right where it will meet the O-ring. You can also put a tiny amount directly on the O-ring inside the fitting if you can reach it. The pipe will slide in smoothly with about half the force. Now, here is the critical part. It must be silicone-based lubricant, not petroleum-based. Petroleum products like Vaseline or standard grease will degrade the rubber O-ring over time and cause it to fail. SharkBite makes their own silicone grease for this purpose, but any food-grade or plumbing-grade silicone lubricant works perfectly. Pros keep a small tube in their fitting bag and use it on nearly every connection. It protects the O-ring during insertion, reduces the chance of the ring getting pushed out of its groove, and makes the whole process faster. The fifth hack is using SharkBite slip couplings for burst pipe emergency repairs. This is the hack that makes SharkBite fittings legendary among service plumbers. When a pipe bursts, whether from freezing, corrosion, or impact, you need to fix it fast. A standard SharkBite coupling requires you to cut clean ends on both sides of the damaged section, and then somehow push both pipes into the coupling at the same time. In tight spaces, that is nearly impossible because the pipes do not have enough play to slide apart and then come back together. Enter the slip coupling. A SharkBite slip coupling has one end that is deeper than normal, allowing you to slide the entire fitting onto one pipe first, then slide it back over onto the second pipe. It essentially telescopes into position. Here is the pro method. Cut out the damaged section, clean and deburr both ends. Slide the slip coupling all the way onto one side. Line up the other pipe and slide the coupling back until it engages both pipes evenly. Mark your depth lines first so you know both sides are fully seated. This repair takes under 5 minutes with no solder, no torch, and no draining the entire system. Every professional plumber carries at least 2 slip couplings in 1/2 inch and 3/4 inch on their truck at all times. You should have them in your emergency kit too. The sixth hack that separates pros from beginners is the quarter-turn rotation after insertion to verify full seat. You push the pipe into the SharkBite fitting. You heard a little click. You think it is good. But is it really fully seated? Here is what the pros do. After inserting the pipe to the depth mark, they give the pipe a slight quarter-turn rotation, roughly 90 degrees in either direction. They are not trying to thread anything. They are feeling for resistance. If the pipe is fully past the stainless steel teeth and seated against the O-ring properly, it will rotate smoothly with just a bit of drag from the O-ring. If the pipe is not fully seated, the rotation will feel catchy, gritty, or it will not rotate at all, because the teeth have only partially grabbed the pipe. This is a tactile confirmation that takes less than 1 second and tells you definitively whether the connection is secure. After the rotation test, give it a firm pull back. If it holds and the rotation was smooth, you are good. This 2-step verification, rotate then tug, is something professionals do on every single SharkBite connection without exception. It is free insurance against callbacks and water damage. The 7th hack is combining SharkBite valves as temporary shutoffs during remodels. This one is a favorite among pros who do renovation work, and it is incredibly practical for homeowners tackling bathroom or kitchen remodels. Say you are replacing a vanity, and the existing shutoff valve under the sink is old, corroded, and will not close all the way. You need to shut off the water to work, but the nearest working shutoff might be the main valve for the whole house. That means no water anywhere while you work. Instead, professionals will cut the supply line, slide on a SharkBite push-fit ball valve, And now they have an instant, reliable shutoff right at the point of work. You can isolate just that one line, keep water flowing to the rest of the house, and take your time with the remodel. When the project is done, you can either leave the SharkBite valve in place as a permanent shutoff, which is perfectly code compliant in most jurisdictions for accessible locations, or remove it and solder in a traditional valve. The beauty of this approach is speed. You go from no shutoff to a fully functional quarter-turn ball valve in about 60 seconds. Pros use this trick on multi-day remodels all the time so they can turn water back on for the homeowner at the end of each workday. The eighth and final hack on this list is the stiffener insert rule for PEX that most DIYers skip. This is arguably the most important hack in the entire video, because skipping it is the #1 reason DIY SharkBite connections on PEX tubing fail. When you use a SharkBite fitting on copper or CPVC, the pipe is rigid enough to hold its shape inside the fitting. PEX is flexible, and without internal support, the walls of the PEX tube can collapse slightly under the pressure of the stainless steel teeth and the O-ring. That deformation creates a tiny gap where water can seep through, and you get a slow, persistent leak that drives people crazy. The fix is a small brass or plastic insert called a stiffener or pipeliner that slides inside the end of the PEX tube before you push it into the fitting. It reinforces the internal diameter and keeps the pipe perfectly round so the O-ring can seal evenly all the way around. SharkBite includes stiffeners with their fittings when sold in PEX-specific packaging, but if you buy universal fittings or lose the insert, you need to get them separately. They come in 1/2 inch and 3/4 inch sizes. Every professional plumber uses a stiffener on every single PEX connection, no exceptions. If you have ever had a SharkBite fitting leak on PEX and could not figure out why, go back and check whether a stiffener was installed. 9 times out of 10, that is your answer. All right, here is the bonus tip that pros actually use and rarely talk about. When you store SharkBite fittings in your toolbox or plumbing kit, keep the protective caps on both ends until you are ready to install them. Those little plastic caps are not just packaging. They keep dust, dirt, metal shavings, and debris out of the fitting. And more importantly, they protect the O-ring from getting nicked, dried out, or contaminated. A piece of copper shaving stuck to the O-ring is almost invisible, but it can create a channel for water to leak through under pressure. Pros who work out of service trucks are religious about this because their toolboxes are full of metal debris. If you dropped a fitting on a dirty garage floor, take 5 seconds to inspect the O-ring before you use it. Push the collet in, look at the ring, make sure it is clean, smooth, and seated in its groove. That 5-second inspection has saved more callbacks than any other habit in professional plumbing. All right, that is the full breakdown. Remember, every single plumbing fix I wish homeowners knew about is in my book, 50 Easy Plumbing Fixes. Scan the QR code on screen right now or grab it from the first link in the description. I appreciate you watching, and if you want more of these practical fixes, make sure to subscribe. I will see you in the next one.